Hey, welcome to the attic. Manadad here. We're going to play relatively budget commander, Killian the Ink Duelist. Just an uncommon deck. You can play lots of uncommons. I mean, I've kind of tried to maximize it with what I have in my collection, but this is my free spells account. It is an account where I put $0 in, so just cards that I've accumulated. I went with Duelist actually to help narrow it down because there are a lot of things you can play with Killian. We've got the lifelink, we got the menace, and we've got spells that target a creature cost 2 less to cast. So that could be removal spells on our opponent's creatures, or it could be pump spells on our creatures. And so leaning into the life gain, we've got stuff like the Alseid of Life's Bounty, the Chaplain of Alms, Soul Warden, and then we've got stuff like Pride Mate. Can't run the Unicorn, unfortunately, because that is 3 mana, so Luris cuts that off. But we've also got, there's another one that's a 2-drop. Ambitious Farmhand can become lifelink. Since we got a lot of double spell ability here, we got the Clarion Spirit, Dawn of Hope to draw cards, Griffin Airy. We've got a little bit of stacks here with Eidolon of Obstruction. There it is, Hallowed Priest. The Ajani's Pride Mate at home. A 1/1, but with the same ability. Impassioned Orator, which is Soul Warden at home. We got Intrepid Adversary, if you got the Mythic Wild cards, that's a good one to have. Luminarch Aspirant. And then we're playing commons like Shelter, which is great. Silver Flame Squire, which is cheap. Give a 2/2 pump and then has a body. Sun Gold Sentinel, which just kind of wrecks the monocolor decks, which is great. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, since we're pretty heavy on creatures and our spells are 2 less when Killian's out, so stuff like Burglar Rat, it's just card advantage, Deadly Dispute, Eliminate, Feed the Swarm, Flunk, Heartless Act. I mean, I really had to reach for spells that could get a discount from Killian, like D-Spark doesn't get a discount, Dire Tactics does not get a discount. It is a human, so Dire Tactics will often just be 2 mana exile a creature. Great, we got Fracture. We got Silverquill Silencer. This is just demoralizing for opponents. Cruel Celebrant can help close out a game. The top end is more, we can't do with Luris. Our permanents have to be 2 or less. So we've got mostly spells up here. We got Soul Shatter, of course. Poison the Cup. Banded Anatomy, which is just a +2/+2 vigilance. With Killian out, which is great. Aghanims Awakening. Mester's End, which is sort of the budget Teferi's Protection. If you got Teferi's Protection, definitely put that in. Baleful Mastery, Eat to Extinction, Hagra Mauling, Silverquill Command, which is a nice one because it is does target creature in that first mode. So if you play that with Killian out, you can get a good thing. Closing Statement can be very cheap with Killian out. Amiria's Call is useful in a pinch. Our mana base, hopefully my big head's not in front of too much of it here, is Cave of the Frost Dragon. You could just go plains and swamps, really, if you're just on a budget here, but if you got the manlands, you can throw those in, the Pathways, the Snarls, the Temple of Silence, and hopefully you got Command Tower. Great Hall of Starnheim. And that's pretty much the deck. We got some stuff to protect our creatures, like God's Willing and the aforementioned, where is it? Shelter. Not to be confused with Sajiri Shelter, which does a good impression of it. But yeah, life gain stuff like Speaker of the Heavens is fun. We got Ecstatic Awakener from some recent sets, Forsworn Paladin. We're gonna run Dark Ritual, why not? Knight of the Ebon Legion. So just lots of good white and black small drops. Overwhelm the board. And try to fade those wraths from opponent. But if you don't, just buy Luris and start rebuilding your board. Let's go to the matches. Brawling with Killian. Killian. Keely. What's the dilly, Killy? Oh, against the Volo. Pile of good stuff. Simic. Well, okay. We got enough to cast Keely. Let's keep it. They play something, I think we'll just swords it. They don't play a thing. They ain't playing a thing. Any reason to cast something ahead of time? I don't think so. Do this. To exile anything. And this. Crush me. Well, we have a number of choices here. I think Swords to Plowshares is going to be our most mana efficient. Now we don't do exile our own graveyard. Thanks very much. Plane flying over. I asked them to have a plane fly over just for this. Yeah, we'll despark you. We could have waited till they cast a spell. It's instant, right? Yeah, okay. Learned our lesson there. Zero. The old beatdown. Worth gaining life? No, we'll just hold up Fracture, I guess. What do we get? Nothing that can kill Volo. That's not great. They're not going to block though. Buy Luris and play the Chaplain, I guess. How many creatures can they put on the battlefield? A lot. Double Tender Shoots. Nice. Alright. Well, we can make that protection from green. We can destroy the Ozolith. And back, these don't have reach or anything, yeah. I guess we should have attacked here because now if any of our creatures die, they lose from the Celebrant. Block here. Adios, muchacho. Killian! Okay. Looks like a keeper to me. No, I will not be casting with Kicker, thank y'all. Ooh, Silver Quill Silencer. Oh, opponent's saying hello. Hello, opponent. I'm gonna name Varus Silvery Moon Ranger. So you will take... Why this is still legal in Dark Brawl, I don't know, but... Let's see. Do the old Harlow Priest. So if they cast their commander, they're gonna lose 3 life. Kind of an underpowered commander too. They took out the that guy. Stuck on white mana here. Care to help me draw a card? No. Take out that Wolfwall Haven. Ooh, expanded anatomy. Only 1 mana. Throw the old Hallowed Priest. I don't know if it's worth taking him off 1 mana, but I did it. Juru Paragon. Huh. Okay. Not sure why they gave up, but I'll take it. Up against Heliod. Battle of the Life Gain decks here. Seems like too many lands. Try a free mulligan. Better. Big Swarm. Doesn't kill Heliod. Not sure what we have that kills Heliod exactly. This great start. Speaker of the Heavens. We can exile Heliod. Once it becomes a creature, that is. Really worried about Speaker of the Heavens, right? Taking the bait. Soul Warden's going to be nasty with Heliod down there. Huh. I'd like to get another creature down to attack with. So maybe I The old Swarmaroony. The Helpless Savior. Get in. After we can Dark Ritual into that. Only 2. Plum of the Forbidden. Flip our Legions landing. Do I want to hold up Plum the Forbidden? Actually, almost Dark Ritual into Amelia's Call, couldn't I? That's 3. That's exactly 7. Yeah, let's do it. Oh wait, we need. Oh no, we have 3 white. We have triple white. I can make a Griffin. Planes from our opponent. We can just create more vampires. Let's get in with the angels and why not Killian? That lifelink? Sure. Luris. To play with Luris? Don't. We'll just hold up the Baleful Mastery. Off chance they can turn Heliod into a creature. Victory's Envoy, okay. That is annoying with the Griffins. Speaker. Attack with everything. I could attack with not Luris. Oh, well, now I have this. everything. What you gonna do, Heliod? That could be a good card in this deck if we weren't running Lurrus. Glorious Enforcer. Okay. Let's give them a Heliod. They're all white creatures, however. They went for the big mana play. Got him. And there's another plane. Okay, so that was Killian Duelist with his best buddy, good boy Lurrus, the Cat Nightmare. And as you can see, it's a pretty strong deck. I don't think it gets ranked up in the higher tier of commanders. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess because it's not quite the highest tier, but looked like I was looking at some historic Brawl lists from Discord of people that take it really seriously and kind of do the CEDH thing with it. And well, there's a lot of aggro decks with just small drop commanders and lots of good value low drop stuff, and that's what you can do here, and you can do it with a lot of commons and uncommons. Any of these rares can easily be replaced, except for Mana Tithe. Always got to have Mana Tithe in there if you can. So good to jank people out with Mana Tithe. Alright, well, that has been the deck. Leave some comments if there are cards that you think should be in here or you think are good budget replacements. And leave some comments if you like the deck and maybe even build it. Let me know. Thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Mana Dad. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.